back to another episode of My Map with Billy, Jack, and Andy P from Andy P TV.
Nobody fucking cares about that. Did you know that there are only 4 elements that make up 90% of the Earth's composition?
Only 4?
Only 4 that make up 90% of the Earth's composition.
What are you talking, like gas, water, fire?
So it's iron, magnesium, oxygen, and silicon.
Okay. I did not know that. That's a new one for
I
me.
don't even know what any of them are.
Well, oxygen.
That's what you're breathing. What is it? Oxygen?
So it's iron, oxygen, silicon, and magnesium.
Silicon? Isn't that what they make fake tits out of?
Yeah, there's
just
that many
air.
fake boobs now. It's
It
just
makes the world go round.
So they just dig that up?
Dig it up and shovel it
They
inside.
just dig it up and stick it in your tit?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is built. You're a genius.
Have you learned that from uni?
Yeah.
Have you?
And there's only 8 elements that make up 99% of the Earth's composition. I don't know what the other 4 are though. I can't remember.
What does composition mean? Like what?
So like you've got the I don't know how to describe it in
Like the makeup of the world. Like
yeah,
what makes it
so from the middle of the Earth,
Mhm.
so you've got the inner core, then you've got the outer core, then you've got the mantle, and then you've got the crust.
Yeah.
So like the crust is like what we're on. All of that, 9% of it is iron, magnesium, silicon, and oxygen.
Right. Yeah. That's a new one for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel better now. I know that.
Yeah. That'll come in handy.
Yeah. Well, you've got to tell people now.
Can't wait for the next pub quiz.
Well, you obviously don't ask for the whole 8 because I don't know the other 4. I can't remember.
Oh, you only half studied it.
No, but just 4 of them do 90%, and then there's like another 4 that add like 9%.
If you're gonna
I don't know
like
what the
teach us
other
the
10%.
units classes, you're gonna have to like remember it all, you know.
Fucking hell,
Can't give us
sorry.
half a lesson.
Ah.
There's like zinc and all that lot in it.
Oh yeah.
What about lava?
What?
Well, that's in it. Look at that.
Sorry. What do you mean?
Lava.
The thing is, I want you to explain. I want you to explain to the world what how you think like the world is from the inside.
There's lava, a ball of lava in the middle.
Right. Okay.
That's the core,
Yeah.
surrounded by rock.
Okay.
And then little lavas
Yeah.
shoot off to different volcanoes around the world.
Do you know what? You're not far off. You're pretty there.
And then you've got some more rock.
Yeah.
Outside of the rock.
Yeah.
So you've got inner rock, outer rock.
Yeah.
And then you've got plates as well.
Right. Okay.
And that's why when stuff happens with these plates, it causes earthquakes and tsunamis.
Remember
Do you know what?
GCSE geography?
No.
That was pretty much what I was just going after you.
You should get a job at university being a lecturer. That's fantastic.
Mm.
Yeah, really good.
I bet I could explain it better.
100% correct as well.
Do you reckon lava's like as hot as they say?
Fucking hell. Is it something like fucking 1,000 degrees or something?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Is it like hot as sun? As the sun?
No, is it
not
fog?
sun.
Oh.
The sun is just like an entire ball of fire.
I don't want to touch it.
What?
I've
What?
obviously never seen it in real life.
You want to touch lava?
Well, I just want to. Yeah.
You'd probably die with before touching
What?
it.
Even just a thing?
You won't even be able to get close
Yeah,
to it. It's
why would
too
it
hot.
spread? And, like,
You just burn from the heat, you know.
You won't be able to get close enough to it unless you were wearing like protective gear
Mhm.
because it'd be too
Like people
hot.
who like study volcanoes and that. Have you never seen like pictures where they're wearing like the full?
I've seen the film Volcano.
It's like they're in tinfoil, isn't it? They look like a full metal, like
Yeah.
not metal, sorry. It's like a silver suit,
Mhm.
aren't they? And even then, they're stood like fucking. They're nowhere near active zone. They get like a little hook when they're doing like testing the lava. They get a little hook and then they hook it and then they put it in like a bucket and freeze it, like cool it. So they don't actually go anywhere near it really.
I thought it was just melted rock.
Well, it is pretty much. Yeah, that is what it is.
It looks pretty though.
It does look cool, doesn't it? Iceland. I'd like to go to Iceland and see, because they've got a few active volcanoes there, haven't they?
I think
They've
so.
got at least one.
I think so.
Yeah,
Well, when it
I've
just
been
freeze
so.
when it came out.
No, the amount of heat that's just there is just.
But you know that Iceland.
So the rock won't come out and it'll go, and then just instantly freeze and then just crash back down again.
Oh, hey.
How cold do you think it is in Iceland?
Well, there's ice everywhere. That's why it's called it.
Yeah, but ice is not like more powerful. You know, can't just put some ice in lava and it'll extinguish the lava.
What, the lava would win?
Yeah, the lava would win. In a fight between ice and lava, the lava would definitely win.
like a weird fucking cockfight. It's fucking lava versus ice.
Yeah, definitely put money on the lava on that one.
Nice.
Anyway, you ready to laugh?
Go on,
Because I've got a joke.
go on.
It's joke of the week. Ah, 1 minute.
I'm getting his fucking technology sorted.
I think I need glasses. Right. I was digging in our garden and found a chest full of gold coins. I wanted to run straight home and tell my wife about it. Then I remembered why I was digging.
That's pretty good.
Nice. Nice.
Sound good, that way?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice.
Like I said, I don't normally have to do these in front of like stand-up comedians, and it normally goes shit.
Just pans.
Yeah,
Very
I feel them fake laugh just to stop me killing myself.
He usually picks the worst ones as well.
Yeah.
When, like, he needs to be the funniest. It's usually the worst ones.
It's like my time to shine.
Yeah. No. Anyway, how are you? You alright?
Doing very well, thank
Yeah?
you. Yeah, just started a new job and partied with them as a bit of team bonding yesterday.
There's no better than a bit
In
of
the
fucking-
office and after the office, so yeah,
Better alcoholic team bonding.
exactly. Best way
It's never
to,
go well though, do they?
it went quite well, I think.
Morning after, or Monday after.
Yeah, but I like to think we avoided any like awkwardness and any antics that I regret.
Yeah.
For at least the first time, so yes, it shouldn't be too bad.
Nobody went in like Stoker and put tie in the corner then or like that.
No.
Right, yeah. Nice.
I did sleep all over the sofas, so,
Nice.
but
What,
Yeah.
did you sleep in the office?
no.
Oh.
But what one of my colleagues has couches. So I stayed out after everybody else went home and carried on drinking. So I think I found my new office best friend.
Oh. It's not bad.
Yeah. So today, guys, we've got Andy on. He's a travel YouTuber. I think that's the best way that I can.
Yeah, travel
Describe it.
blogs,
Yeah.
food and lifestyle, I guess. Yeah. And the
There you go.
There you
PTV.
go.
And
Bit of
the
modeling.
A little bit of personal branding there, shameless self promotion.
Yeah, we love a bit of shameless self-plugging. Love it. Have you got any questions for him? Because I've got questions for him. Am I going straight
Oh,
in? Yeah.
To go straight in there.
Right.
Deep end.
Hang on, let me talk about that. I always go deep in, mate.
That's what she said.
What is it like travelling alone?
Amazing, quite liberating actually.
Is it?
Sometimes when you go with friends, obviously you've got that element of sharing experiences with them.
Yeah.
But then I think there's a lot of element of having to compromise on things, on
Yeah.
activities that maybe only one of you is interested in.
Yeah.
If you go in with like a fussy eater, you might have to make some compromises on trying some of the local food, which
Yeah.
is really important for me.
Yeah.
I could not travel if the person just wants to go to McDonald's when I'm trying to eat
Yeah.
like local cuisine. And to be honest, the way I do it is I quite often stay in hostels, which means you meet like-minded solo travellers or small groups, and you make a lot of friends that way.
Mm.
So it's very seldom that I'm actually lonely when I travel alone, because I always make friends, especially when I'm like travelling to like West Africa, where it's a very
Yeah.
social environment anyway.
Yeah. Do you prefer hostels then?
I prefer hostels, not just because they're cheap. I think even if I was rich, I'd stay in hostels from time to time simply because, yeah, it's just a fun experience and it's a
Fun
good way
vibes.
to meet people. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Especially party hostels that have bars in them, you know. You
Mm.
can just head straight to the bar once you've checked in and you'll make a friend within minutes.
Mm.
And it's a good way of unlocking new opportunities around the world as well. Like you
Yeah.
make a friend from a certain country, you can go and visit them when you go in there and you've got a place to stay. You've got, you know, yeah, I do prefer staying in hostels.
Is there like a majority of what from people from a nationality that, or you notice travelling? Like, is it mainly Americans?
There's a lot of Americans, yeah, but no, you get people from all over the world in most hostels. But yeah, Americans, Australians, Germans. There's a lot of Germans. The occasional Japanese solo traveller. You find that there's a lot of Japanese solo travellers. I've never seen a group of Japanese travellers. Always solo, but you see a lot of groups of like Americans and Germans.
Mm.
But yeah, I met people from all over the world: Brazil, different parts of Europe, Russia, America.
I'd take my hats off to you travelling alone. I'd be one of them that ends up on news like I've been stuffed into a suitcase or something. I've gone down an alley or something.
Yeah, I think you'd be probably easily persuaded, aren't you?
Be like, come down here. There's like free food down here. I don't know. It'll be me. I'm dead. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm a little impressionable as well, so I get myself into some antics sometimes. You know, like, I'm not one to say no if I think there's a good experience at the other end, even if it might come with a little bit of danger.
Just come in this car with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where are we going? Why are you all wearing masks? Where's mine? I'm feeling a bit left out.
Nice.
Rope and ties already? Come on, village there.
Just bite on this apple.
Nice. Best place you've been, if you could narrow it down to one. I'll take two if you can get two. If you can only get two. Let's have a country and then best like city, I reckon.
Okay. Country Ghana for me.
Nice.
People who watch my channel will see that I've made a lot of Ghana videos. I reference Ghana a lot even when I'm in other countries. I talk about it a lot whenever I get the chance. Ghana to me is just absolutely perfect experience in every way. Food, culture, the friendly, hospitable nature of the people. The fact that it's such a social environment as well, because very easy to make friends. You can approach people in the street and they can approach you as completely normal. It's not like in Europe where everybody's kind of suspicious of each other. Somebody approaches you in the street that you don't know, in Sheffield for example, you're going to be like, oh, you know, what's this guy's agenda? Yeah. But in Ghana it's just completely normal, and I like that. It's refreshing coming from Europe.
What are they called? Like Ghana?
What, people from Ghana?
Yeah.
So nationality wise, Ghanaians. But there's different tribes and ethnic groups within Ghana. Like for a country that's not actually that big, there's a lot of different cultures and tribes with different languages. You know, you can travel like an hour outside a city and they speak a completely different language.
Have you picked up any languages?
Very little, like phrases, like that's about it. I'm not really very good at like language skills, to be honest. Which
Google Translate.
Quite often, or speaking with my hands. Like a typical ignorant British
Bill, do you do
traveller.
the one for the bill?
Oh no, I've managed to reject that one. My dad used to do that one a lot, but I managed to not pick that one up. But
I bet you know that one, don't you?
oh yeah. That, you know, one of the first phrases that I try and learn when I'm travelling is how to get a beer, because once you've got that one, you don't need anything else. You get lost. It's alright. There's a pub over there, and I know how to ask for a beer.
Yeah.
Don't know how to ask how to get home, and it's getting late. But let's see if we can do a little lock-in or something, and I'll be safe.
Nice.
But so yeah, country Ghana. City could be Copenhagen in Denmark.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Two completely different places, really. What about Copenhagen?
It's almost like the perfect city.
Right.
Like I kind of go in there, makes me sort of understand what it's like. Someone coming from a third world country living in Europe and seeing how convenient it is.
Yeah.
Because it really makes the UK feel third world. Trains arrive on time.
Fucking hell, that's a rarity, isn't it?
Yeah, like this is real life, you know. Trains arriving on time, buses arriving on time.
Yeah.
You get, the streets are clean and safe. You can go anywhere at night. People are surprisingly friendly for a Western country as well. I often made friends in bars. Everybody speaks perfect English, much better English than English people speak, which is funny. And yeah, Copenhagen could be there.
Did you go during summer or winter to Copenhagen?
It was summer. I went in
Summer.
June.
Have you noticed where like English is just very arrogant when it comes to languages?
Yeah.
Right.
Like everybody takes the time and effort to learn English, don't they?
Oh yeah.
And then we go to their country, we just speak English.
Yeah.
We take it for granted. I think that English is such a universal language now.
Yeah.
Uno beer.
Yeah.
Like Spanish and French, like
Yeah.
la beer, le beer.
Yeah. It's a shame on my part. Like, I always feel bad about it, you know. Especially as an avid traveller, I should probably pick up something, but yeah, just lazy.
Well, maybe you do it next time. Maybe like learn like one sentence from each country that you've been.
Yeah.
Very random sentence, not have to be all functional.
To be honest, I've probably picked up little bits like sentences from most languages.
Yeah.
Bits I've forgotten, bits I still retain.
Like when you hear people talking, can you hear like certain things that you know, like what?
Well, contextually, sometimes you know you'll pick it up if in a certain context of a conversation. I'll understand. Well, it's obviously saying something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
But then I won't be able to repeat it or reply.
Like if they're saying in whatever language, grab that fucking idiot over there, we're going to bum him. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be able to understand that.
That's a weird example.
Well,
Well, that first thing
you never know.
I think the intrusive thoughts just
Yeah.
run over there.
Would they not action that? Yeah,
What?
me here so I can bum him.
Well, I mean, you're going to get away, dead away if you give
Oh, you
like
mean you're doing
visuals.
it on slide?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That might be why you're so impressed that I solo travel. I think you just have this idea that this is like a common occurrence.
Yeah.
And you're
I
going
think
around
this
the
is why he
streets.
wants. I think this is in his dreams. He wants to go
Yeah.
solo. Oh no, I'm vulnerable on my own.
I'm lost in a new land. Please nobody bum me.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah. Shh, guys. Don't tell people.
Doing yoga at middle of the street.
Yeah, naked. Just a sign on saying tourist.
You know, that'd probably be acceptable in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Very strange and liberal country, Denmark. Like, anything
Liberal.
goes.
Yeah.
You know, a fun fact about Denmark is, and it's actually kind of cool, I think, because it works. They're like drug addicts, they have special places they can go to like shoot up heroin and things. Which has like security on the door.
It's meant to be a safe place so that they don't overdose and stuff in it.
And keeps it away from the streets, keeps them away from crime, and I mean, because people are going to do heroin.
You're never going to fucking stop it.
So it's better off providing a safe environment away from the public.
Yeah, you're never going to stop that shit. Like,
No.
Fucking, no matter how hard you try. Like, there's been a war on drugs, hasn't there, for like, what, I don't know, in 50 years? It's not really worked, has it?
War on drugs is just bullshit anyway.
Can't get tags on it.
Well, that's a whole different conversation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a deep dark alleyway there. Trying to think.
Have you got any more questions?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I have actually. Specific questions. Best food you've eaten.
Particular dish.
That could be anything. From
Particular dish or like a cuisine?
I'd say dish.
Damn, that is a real hard one.
Have you gone like with weird stuff, like where they eat like scorpions and spiders? And
I've had some weird stuff. So when I was in Morocco, I ate sheep brains and
Nice.
like guts and whatever else, like all
Not
the
raw?
awful parts. No, no.
Oh.
Cut.
You didn't have to go to like Morocco for that. You know they do it in Scotland, don't you?
What, haggis?
Yeah, that's sheep brain, isn't it?
No, it's sheep bladder.
I thought it's sheep brain.
Well, I think it's like bladder and blood and that mixed with oats.
Alright, well just fucking ignore what I'm talking about then.
Fat boy.
Yeah, this is like
Whoa!
this is like they boil the sheep head, so the meat's kind of tender. Then they'll take it all off and they'll fry it, and then they'll serve it with some like chili sauce, some vegetables and bread, and oh, it's absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Honestly, like if you can get past what it is, which doesn't bother me, but someone who might like not like the idea of that, if you can just get past it and try it, it's absolutely great.
Yeah, I can imagine like a picky eater that just eats like fucking chicken nuggets in the sheep
Yeah, maybe
head,
a hot
like,
cell for
fuck.
them, yeah.
Nuggets and chips over there and you put a bowl of brains in front of them.
Yeah, could be hard to sell that one. And
Yeah.
I've eaten rat before.
Rat?
Not like the kind
Oh.
of rat you'll see scurrying behind a skip or anything, but like it's like a wild rodent, a huge one. They're called cane rats or grass cutters. This was in Ghana. It's a delicacy there. It's a type of bushmeat. It's really good. It's very lean though, so it doesn't have a lot of flavour. Like there's no like fatty flavour, which I like in my meat. But you know, served with other things, served in like a soup. It's really nice. But so as for favourite food, to answer that question, particular dish is very hard to say.
Go on then, cuisine, your favourite cuisine that you've had.
I'll go with the most underrated cuisine.
Right.
Because I've got many again with that one, but the most underrated would definitely be Romanian food.
Romanian food? What's Romanian food?
Very cheese, pork, potato, polenta heavy.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
down for that.
Yeah, yeah, it's like
Billy just heard cheese and he
Yeah,
went out.
solid
oh,
cheese.
it's cheese heaven. There's like a dish that's literally just like smoked bacon full of cheese and polenta, and it's just
Yeah, I'm not.
it's a heavy dish, but it's so good. And they have one of the best desserts that I've ever had. It's got the most unhealthy cuisine. I don't know how everybody's not so fat over there because it's just so heavy.
It's all street fighting.
Fucking hell.
All wrestling dogs.
They have this dessert called papanache, and it's essentially just a huge fried donut filled with like a sweet cream cheese, topped with another little crispier donut, and then it's got like yogurt and like jam on it.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that sounds banging.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Do you know where I went last night actually? Just like meat section. Went to a restaurant called Rancheros. It's in
Oh,
Nottingham.
the Brazilian barbecue.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Any good?
I didn't remember saying throw up.
Is
Last
that the
night
one
eating
with the
that much
paddle?
meat. Paddle?
Wait, yeah. Not
It
some
means
paddle.
like the with the
Yeah, not some
Oh,
missing paddle.
fucking hell.
You eat this me, do you know anymore? No, not with the, like there's a green and red in it.
Yeah.
It's like a little sticker that you flip over.
No, it's a paddle.
It's not a paddle.
It's a fucking
No,
paddle.
sometimes it depends. Sometimes I know what you mean. There's some.
It's got red on one
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Well, when I went last night, it was like a little plastic card, not a paddle.
Right, okay.
But I'm not just saying.
And they walk around with meat trays of meat. And you're like, yes please, yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't say no. They just kept coming
Yeah,
on.
you
I just didn't
let
say
them
no.
carry on.
Yeah. I left about 3 stone heavier. I got meat sweats a lot. Like I said to my mum, she was sitting across from me. I said, "Can we just have 5 minutes? I can't get up yet. If I get up, I'll shit myself. I've ate that much fucking meat."
What did she say?
Because I ate that much, it was just going to come straight out. It was going to come out that end or this end. I I fucked.
So that sounds like a bad review of the place. Like instantly you're gonna shit yourself
Yeah.
if you stand up after eating there.
That's because
like,
I gorged myself
don't
like
include
a
that in the
pig.
Google review.
I felt like a medieval king. Like I just ate
Yeah.
that much shit. I just got
The
to
thing,
throw up.
we're an all you can eat kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the thing is with Jack, we all you can eat, he's one of them who'll make sure he gets every
I'll get my money worth.
penny worth.
Yeah. I actually made profit on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Profit. He invests. He invests.
What
in
do
the
they
whole
generally
thing.
serve with the sides and stuff, or is it just literally meat?
See, the thing is, right, that's all the con. If you want to get your money's worth, you don't do it. You go and get you go and get your plate, and then you would sit back down and wait for them straight to come back apart from meat. You don't go get any potatoes or all like that, or any salad. Just leave that.
Because you're waiting for the meat.
Yeah, you just sit
So
there
you
and
just
wait.
literally just like slices of meat.
Yeah. All for about 2 hours, yeah.
Is like sauce or anything to include, or
No, just meat.
just the meat?
Yeah, just meat.
See, I feel like I'd want at least a little bit of sides or a bit of sauce.
Well, they've got sides there. I mean, they have got some nice pulled pork in a thing. They've got like meatballs. They've got.
some more meat.
Fucking hell, I bet it looked like you were gaining when you came out.
Why?
Because fucking imagine all that chewing.
They were nice. The lamb.
Fucking
Oh,
jam
the lamb were fantastic. And then they had like a pork, and it was like in honey. Oh, it was lovely.
Mm.
Have you been before?
I've been to one in Birmingham. It's with a naughty paddle.
It's fantastic. What, do you get spanked if you say you want to stop eating
If
meat?
it's red,
I
then
think that's when you actually go over the limit, like when they start losing money.
Yeah,
they just smack it on your back so you throw it all out.
I definitely made a profit last night, 100%.
So, do you know McDonald's?
Oh shit! I've just had. Just double check that camera's recording.
Oh, you fucking know.
Just double check. Oops, sorry, this is unprofessional by me.
Yes.
Yeah, is it recording? Right, sorry, that's my bad.
And go for that.
I just had a rain fucking brain.
Let's stop, yeah. McDonald's. So I'm guessing you've not. I mean, do you go to them? Because I get quite intrigued by this.
Billy's and McDonald's.
You mean like that, like different menus?
Yeah.
I have before, like on occasion, very rarely. But yeah, sometimes different menus. Like a lot of countries in Europe, they'll do like chicken wings and stuff, which obviously we don't have at McDonald's. Further afield, if you go to Asia or anything, I've never been to Asia yet, but they have like vastly different menus. Obviously, they tailor them to suit the tastes of the population. So like there might be in Korea and Japan and that, I believe there's like a lot more fish options, like shrimp and things like that.
Korean barbecue.
I'm not sure, maybe some kind of like Korean barbecue style things. I'm
You
not
like
sure.
to go in and see culture and having that culture's food. You don't really go straight to McDonald's.
Yeah, I just get intrigued by what they have on the menu.
Right.
Yeah, it is interesting because it's often like a reflection of local tastes, isn't it? You know, like what people want to see on the menu.
I think
So
they have spaghetti in Italy on their menus.
really, I didn't know that.
My missus went to Australia, she went a bit of travelling, and they had to stop off in Dubai airport, and she went to a McDonald's there, and she said it was just game changer.
Game changer.
Their menu, what they had in there, in Dubai's McDonald's.
Yeah.
Unreal.
To be honest, I can imagine that is good quality, like McDonald's
Yeah.
compared to anywhere else.
Well, it's like 24 carat chips, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a question on the same kind of lines. It's just not McDonald's based.
Yeah.
I know you like. I like that. I know you like going to Michelin star restaurants.
Yeah.
So obviously, a Michelin star restaurant, it's quality over quantity. It's like every bite is flavourful. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
Do you prefer that, or do you prefer having the cuisine of like, I don't know, say in Ghana or something like that? Well, it's because they're two contrasting differences. So what do you reckon you prefer?
I always prefer local cuisine.
Yeah.
You know, I always prefer going to like a small, humble restaurant in a country and that just serves good old-fashioned local food.
Yeah.
Usually cooked by somebody that's had the recipes handed down for generations. The restaurant's been in the family. I love that experience more than anything because it's a much more cultural experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love my fine dining. I just love like the level of service and the really interesting ways that these chefs like maximise these good quality ingredients and do things that you just sometimes wouldn't expect. I remember recently I ate I Pasticcini, I believe it's called. Yeah, in Bologna in Italy.
Nice.
It's a like birthday treat. That was the most expensive meal I've had in my life. It ran me about €400.
Yeah, for a meal.
Yeah, and it took me 3.5 hours. It was like 9 or 10 courses.
So when they say courses, is that like 9 or 10 mouthfuls? Is
No, it's a little bit bigger. I mean, I was stuffed by like the 7th course, and I wanted it to stop coming. Because I even went for the supplementary cheese course, which was a mistake. I left that place you could have rolled me down the street, which you wouldn't expect from Michelin star because it's very tasteful portions. They usually tailor it just to make it that you're just satisfied. You're not like stuffed. You're not wanting more. You're just like perfectly satisfied, especially with the wine flights that you get. But yeah, so this one like wine with every course, few starters, couple of main dishes, few desserts, then some complimentary sweets at the end. But yeah, one of the courses with this, just an example, like creative cooking, they had like a beef tartare that was surrounded by like these dark cherries, which you just wouldn't think works.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. So yeah, that's what I love about fine dining. They just have these such unexpected combinations that are just genius.
Yeah.
And it's as much theatre as it is eating.
Yeah.
It's like a show.
Yeah.
You know, the waiters put on all these airs and graces and make you feel like royalty,
Yeah.
and then they come out and they talk about the dish, and the dish just looks spectacular.
Presentation.
Yeah, it's like a work of art. You feel bad tucking in, you know, you just want to frame it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great experience, but nothing beats, you know, your little humble local restaurants for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
What I'd love to do is go over, because I don't, you've probably seen it, like they do tattoos, don't they? But they're like in their own unique tribal way.
Yeah.
So where it's like, it might be like a plank of wood with a needle, and they're like dipping it in ink and they're tapping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know what culture it is, but it's like there's like two, they look like bamboo sticks, and then one of them's got a needle in, and then the other one's to hit the stick like that.
I think there's something similar to that in the Philippines.
Yeah.
There's actually this famous tattoo artist. She's more than 100 years old now, and a lot of people travel
But
from all
what,
over
she's
the world.
100?
Yeah, over 100. I think she's like 102 years old.
She's still grafted.
And she's still grafting.
Fucking.
She's still doing tattoos. Like,
I don't know if I want a tattoo from 100.
I know.
What about if she
She
was like,
dies
like,
midway.
yeah.
Like, what if that's the last day and you're getting your tattoo and she just dies and impales you?
You can't get a refund, she's fucking
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like people travel from all over the world to get tattoos from her, and I'd really love that, but I don't know if I'll get there before, you know, her time.
Yeah. You better go tomorrow.
Yeah, a day's a literally
Obviously,
done.
don't entice him, he'll do it.
Yeah.
It reminds me as well, like there's this famous sushi chef called Hiro in Tokyo. He's even had a documentary about him. Hiro Dreams of Sushi, a really good documentary. And I really would love to try his sushi because it's like world class, legendary. But it's fully booked probably, and he's probably not even going to honour all these bookings. Like they're going to get a call like, they still want to come. It's his son now. He's just died. So yeah, I'll never have a chance to that. Literally, even if I travelled there, there's just no way of getting it.
How do you cope with jet lag?
I never get it.
Never? What? Are you just like immune to it?
I mean, I've not travelled like that long distance yet. My longest flight's been 7 hours, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, so
Do you get like connecting flights when you go to Ghana and stuff then? Not like one straight flight.
the first time I went, it was connecting. It was to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
From Amsterdam, because that was with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines.
Mm.
But the second two times, it was straight from Heathrow with British Airways, just straight through. So 6 hour flight, no problem at
It's
all.
only 6 hours to go.
Yeah. Well, between 6 and 7, depending on the weather and the course that they take.
Yeah.
But the shortest was just shy of 6 hours, I believe.
That's mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
No, I thought you were like,
Well, what, a lot further?
yeah.
It's like directly beneath us, so you know, fly over Spain.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's near Spain, in fact, isn't it? Saying that.
Well, North Africa, so like across from Spain and Portugal, there's like Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, all that. But then you just fly, you know, straight down in a line almost, and you're in Ghana. Like when we use Greenwich Mean Time, we have the same time zone as Ghana.
Alright.
So, I've seen some of your videos,
Mm-hmm.
and one thing I want to ask about your video, mate, how the fuck did you cope with that snake wrapped around your neck?
No problem at all. I'm not frightened of reptiles. Here's the thing, yeah, I'm only
There's
frightened.
a python around your neck, which means you're not afraid. It could have suffocated you in
We've been
seconds.
telling people that you're coming on, and that's all that he tells people. He's like amazed.
Did you see the crocodile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was more scared of the snake.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of crocodile.
I'm not bothered about any of those. See, the only thing that I'm scared of animal-wise is like spiders and stuff. So like tarantulas, big spiders, like I hate that. But any other animal, I just don't. I don't know. Like I'm more amazed by them than scared. I don't find them.
Was this snake from the wild?
No. So it's they live in the temple. It's a python temple, and they believe that having this
What, do
snake.
they pray? Do the pythons pray?
No, they pray to the pythons, kind of. Well, they don't pray to them. They do rituals. Like they believe that wrapping it around grants you like protection from the gods.
Sorry, that just absolutely doesn't mean that. Why did you think that pythons pray? What you're about?
It's a temple for pythons. What do you go to a temple
I'm just
for?
picturing a load of
Orthodox
snakes.
Jewish pythons.
Just a load of snakes like at an altar with just praying to this python god. Sorry.
Got you that, mate.
Sorry, that's good.
The pythons don't pray, no, but there's hundreds of these pythons all in this temple, and you go in the middle and you go down.
What, pythons are in the temple?
Yeah,
Fucking hell, it's like seeing out Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you go inside and you do like this ritual where you get some water, you rub it in your hands and you rub your face, and then you like it's like making a wish, like blowing out your candles but cooler.
I'd much rather fight a python than I would do a crocodile.
Of course.
You couldn't pay. What? You'd rather fight a crocodile than a python?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Do you know how strong they are?
What, a crocodile?
Yeah.
Crocodiles are like literally dinosaurs.
Yeah, but they're slow.
They're not as
Fuck,
slow as you
no,
think.
they're
They're not as slow as
not.
you think. They can run.
And they play
Those little legs travel fast.
You know, if you're running away from a crocodile, you're actually supposed to zigzag because it can catch up to you.
Yeah. The only way to slow them down is when they keep trying to turn around and
Yeah.
that. But yeah, in a straight line, a crocodile can move.
It depends if it's in water or not.
No, even on land, like you don't
You
want to
can
be close.
outrun a crocodile on land.
You can potentially outrun one, but it is faster than you think. Like, it's not just like jog and get away, you know? You'd have to run for your life.
But a python, mate, I've fucking got you.
Mate, I'd rather fight a python any day.
Yeah, but let's say if you were armed, you could quite easily behead a python.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would be very hard, even with a weapon, to hurt a crocodile.
If you need to, like, I know they're not like fucking incisors, but if you can grab a python, you'd be able to bite into that motherfucker. If you've got a crocodile, you're dead.
Yeah, but what, while it's all the way wrapped around your body and you can't breathe and it's crushed you in seconds.
And it would be very hard to bite into, to be fair. They have very strong skin.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they usually look like this
I don't
thick.
think I would bite its fucking head off.
We're debating this and neither of us have seen it. Did
Yeah, I'd be up close and personal and touch both, and I would definitely rather fight.
you sit on the crocodile?
Didn't sit on it, I like hovered over it and stroked it like a dog or something.
I
Just
think you just tested fate there, aren't you, when people do. Have you seen it where they sit on
You
it?
just turn around and go snap.
Where you're like trying to put a saddle on a fucking crocodile.
it's weird white people travel shit, you know. It's like a lot of my like Ghanaian friends always make fun. They're like, whenever white people come to Africa, they always come to see the shit we stay away from.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to see a lion, you fucking idiot? Like, it can kill you.
Yeah.
Like my friends in God, like I've never seen a lion and I never want to. Why do people come to see them on purpose? Like,
Have you seen a lion?
no,
Oh, okay.
I've never been to like a safari type of area.
Yeah.
I've the only like cool predator animals that I've seen are like.
I've seen them in fucking Yorkshire Wildlife Park, and the fucking.
That's not the fucking same.
No, I know it's not.
There's
But
an
I'm just
8-foot fence in front of you.
I'm just trying to get to the fucking massive. So
Yeah,
like
but
Yorkshire
they-
Wildlife Park, they're right far away, and they look fucking massive.
Yorkshire Wildlife Park to fucking Africa.
No, I'm not. I'm comparing the size of the lion, like the size of the lion. Like you're quite far away from it. You stood far away from it.
Yeah.
But in a safari park, you won't be that fucking far away from it, would you? Because you're only in car. They're probably about there.
I don't think they drive right up to it.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Do
You've
they?
never watched safari videos.
Not really, no.
There's
It's
like-
rare because often lions like to stay far away because
Yeah.
they're kind of frightened of you in a lot of instances. But yeah, they try and get as close as they can. A lot of like safari jeeps and that.
We like fucking from where we're sat to where that fucking piano is.
Yeah.
That's how close you could be to a fucking lion.
And like a lot of safari jeeps and I've got like protected cages that have got gaps big enough for you to take photos and stuff, but not for them to like get in if they decide to attack.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people pay to do that shit.
So what were the scariest predator you've seen?
Probably crocodile, but like I said, I wasn't really scared. I haven't seen like any lions or anything. You know, like I said, I'm not scared of spiders. Obviously, if I came up close to the lion, I'd be pretty frightened.
I'd like to meet a man who says he's not scared of a fucking lion.
What,
Is that?
like zookeepers that fucking go in and feed them by hand?
Yeah,
Lion
that's-
King,
yeah.
Tiger King, what
Yeah.
is it? You know.
Well, he was just a
Tiger
fucking
King.
method, wasn't he?
Was it?
He just absolutely
Yeah,
had
but
all
did you
time.
see all the exposure?
Yeah,
Oh, fucking tigers were drugged up.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he drugged the animals, but I didn't know if he was. Is he a method or is that you just going off the hillbilly
I mean,
stereotype?
he just looks like a method. That might be a bit of stereotyping from me.
Yeah, I
but
think that's a bit of a stereotype.
I think he's
there.
probably dabbled in it.
Maybe. He is a bit crazy, so
Yeah.
it would make sense. It's all his brain chemistry. In one way or another. I don't think you're born deciding, you know what, I'm going to become the Tiger King.
Yeah.
That's a few too many drugs.
Yeah.
Can you remember Carol Baskin?
Carol Baskin.
Turns out she's innocent. Did you hear that? Did you see the latest development?
No.
Her husband's been found alive and well.
Bollocks.
Fuck
Yes.
off. Really?
No
Yes.
way.
Yes. I can't remember where or how long ago it was, but yeah, the story that she span was true. He ran away.
Legit evidence, like he's.
Yeah, they found him alive. Yeah, I'm sure.
Fucking hell.
I think they're making like a sequel follow-up now because of all this new information that's coming to light about all the different characters involved. But yeah,
Alright.
I never thought she killed him though either. You know, like I know there was all this meme.
Yeah,
I
thought
didn't
she
think-
would- I thought she had that dog.
Nah, I didn't.
And it were documents for me that made me think that she did it. That
Mm.
she I can't remember exactly what she
They had
did.
an argument, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then he pissed off somewhere.
Yeah, and she just so happened that he
Yeah.
signed everything over to her and stuff like that. Like I just found it like
10 minutes of watching her, I was like, yeah, he pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that.
Yeah.
Like, I think the police probably will have as well, you know. As soon as they met have tennis, like, yeah, I think he did a runner, I would have as well.
Yeah, fucking hell, she was psycho.
Yeah, I don't think there was a sane character on that whole show.
I think the reason that show got as big as what it is because during COVID, nobody
Yeah.
had anything to fucking do, did they?
Yeah.
So everybody watched it at the same
I
time.
invested, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I put it off for so long when it came out because everyone was hyping it up, and I never want to jump on a bandwagon real quick when it comes to shows and stuff. I'm never bothered about Netflix, to be honest. I don't even have an account anymore. But then eventually the curiosity got the better of me when I saw a couple of memes about it. I thought, you know, this looks kind of funny. I'm sure it is. I saw a couple of people talking about it.
It's the one thing that I find so hilarious is one of the trainers is in Tiger Cage and it fucking takes her arm off.
Yeah.
And then he's just stood behind his desk with, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Yeah.
it's just this person's lost an arm. He's just thinking about
Only thing
finances.
I've got proper seriously invested in since Tiger King was Squid Games.
Never watched it.
You've never seen it?
No.
I just thought it was pretty good, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm just not that interested in the premise, personally.
Yeah.
It
is
was
a
like
weird
Saw,
concept,
wasn't it?
innit? Yeah. It's just like on a bigger scale, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a modern day Colosseum kind of vibes,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Like it was like all
Never
people
interested
fighting
in
for
these
one
sort of things, to be honest. The only film really like that I do like is Battle Royale, the Japanese one from 2000, which is kind of like loads of school kids got put in a big death match.
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Fucking
watched that.
kids.
Like, they were like 17, 18, like, it's not like 10-year-olds dismembering each other. Although that would have made a good sequel.
That would have been
Yeah.
And probably Netflix would greenlight a project like that these days. They make some sick.
Just every time they do a
Bounty
sequel,
pushing
they
shit.
just drop the age of people that go in Battle Royale until
Yeah.
you're like 5-year-olds.
Your
battling each
babies.
other.
Yeah.
Straight fresh out of womb to Battlefield.
I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix commissioned some shit like that from Korea now, though.
Yeah.
Like, some of the stuff I see on Netflix, I'm like, who is the target audience
Yeah,
for this?
it's just weird,
Fucking-
isn't it?
People have
Yeah.
become, I think with all this like Netflix content barrage, people have become so desensitized to what they're watching.
I think
Ah.
I think the internet has just made people desensitized.
It has.
Just
It's I'd like to think I've got like a stomach and that, you know, and like I've seen many fucked up shit, but
I'm
some of
desensitized from stuff that I've seen.
some of
Like,
this
I
stuff
just-
disturbs me. I'm like, I don't watch that shit.
Yeah.
Like, even Squid Game's a premise to me is just a bit like, yeah, I don't think this is entertaining to me. I don't like.
Do you know what it gets to me? I think when they make all this shit, does that not just give people ideas?
Yeah.
What
Well-
you think Squid Games is real?
Well, it could give someone an idea to make it real.
Yeah.
Like Saw.
Just like all the Rothschilds
What
and that,
fucked
just
up
getting a
bit?
load of like 100 people just say we'll give you a load of money, you're gonna fight to death.
What fucked up person thought of that? Like Saw.
Mm.
Like just sticking a bear trap on someone's face.
Yeah, I don't understand like the torture porn subgenre of horror. Like it just doesn't entertain me.
Gives
Watching
you
people
ideas.
get ripped up and screaming and that's like this is weird.
Yeah.
Like
Billy loves it.
I don't quite like Saw.
It's fucking weirdo.
apparently
The Billy's the target audience, it's people like Billy.
there's a new one coming out, isn't there?
Yeah,
And
Saw 10.
I've heard that. Have you heard of a film called Terrifier?
No.
So that was out recently about like this murdering clown. It's quite like a low budget but very very visceral and violent. It's like considered like the most squeamish gory film ever made, and there's some people comparing it to that, saying it's like the worst Saw, and people are like using like sick bags and passing out and shit. They say that about a lot of films. Sometimes I think it's a little bit of a publicity drive, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not.
There were a Japanese film you got me to watch once, and it was actually quite decent.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. It's it would
Train to Busan.
yeah.
Train to Busan.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
great
good
film.
film,
It's
yeah.
Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Korean?
Yeah, that's a great film.
It's very good, isn't it?
I cried at the end.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I thought do you know what? It was a very good film.
Is there another one?
Yes.
Is there another one?
What is it?
So there's an animated prequel and then there's a sequel called Peninsula. I've not seen it yet. It didn't receive the same reviews. Apparently it's just like more action heavy and less about like what the first one was, which I really liked because it's not just like people with guns shooting other zombies. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the reality of what it'd be. You're just
Yeah.
trying to run away and shit. Like if we had all got guns lying around,
Yeah.
if the zombies, then we'd have to like punch them, push them away, run and jump and climb.
I hope if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, they're like Shaun of Dead zombies
Yeah.
and not like I Am
Resident
Legend
Evil.
zombies. Yeah, just all like that. Yeah, it's
How do you
Yeah.
think you'd act in a zombie apocalypse?
well, it depends. If it's a Shaun of Dead one, I'm sound, I'm good. If it's like an I Am Legend one, or
What's your
like,
first
what,
thing to do?
I'd fuck off straight to Peaky Street,
Okay.
like immediately, just in middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I'd do something like that. I'd definitely go somewhere rural. But then there's the idea you need to stock up on a lot of supplies.
Yeah.
So
so-
you need food, you need weapons, you need
Eat the land.
what?
What's that? That saying? Eat the land.
I have no idea. You tell
Like,
me.
you eat the animals on the land.
Oh well, It sounds like something you just made up, but yeah,
That is it.
yeah.
I think you'd run out of them real fast though. I don't know how to like breed sheep and shit, so
You'd have
once
to-
I ran out, I don't know what to do.
You'd have to learn how to fucking plant carrots or something.
Yeah, definitely. You'd have to. It'd be a very vegetable heavy diet when you're living out there. You'd have to like.
The
do a lot
chances
of
of you
agriculture.
seeing like I don't know like a deer in pig district or something like that, it's like minimal, isn't it?
But yeah, try my best if like I could avoid the zombies. Go to the shop and just absolutely ransack all the tin stuff. And
Yeah,
that.
all the cotton tins.
You know, things that you can
Twinkies.
store. But yeah, definitely like tin food, like tin meats and stuff, and vegetables, and as much as that as you can get.
I think I'd get a hero complex.
What
You want to save people?
I did hear me.
Fuck that.
You'll be one of the first people to die.
Little man syndrome would kick in. Like, who the
Mate.
fuck was he walking to?
I'd be throwing women and children behind me.
Yeah,
Just-
I'd have like some kids strapped to my back. Yeah. Like when I see a pack of zombies, I'd unstrap one of the children and throw
one of the kids.
throw one of the kids and watch you get mauled up. You're like, sorry.
Like Mario Kart when you
Yeah.
drop bananas.
Yeah,
Trying to do
exactly.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you could even like make some kind of device on your back. Like you just have like a bunch of really small children, so they're not too heavy, and you just release one of the hatches and it just drops on the floor as you're running, and then they're busy eating the child, and you can just make a sprint for it, or maybe
Ultimate life hack.
It's a great idea, controversial idea. It probably wouldn't fly in a film, but you know,
Well,
it's every man for himself.
Did you watch Last of Us?
Yes,
Yeah, I thought that
Absolutely
was
brilliant.
fantastic.
the best video game adaptation ever.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was
So
really
good.
good.
I mean, they've tried really hard, haven't they, with video games, making them into series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witcher.
Witcher were actually really good.
Never watched it, and I'm a big Witcher fan.
Yeah, it
I
was
never watched it. I'm not a fan of Henry Cavill as an actor, so
Oh, what?
I find him boring. Like, it's
I
just-
like Henry Cavill.
I don't think he's got any like
Man of Steel.
terrible Superman movie.
Get off.
It was a terrible film, but he's the perfect Superman.
Looks wise, yeah,
Yeah.
but he's dull.
Yeah.
And Superman's already kind of a dull concept. Like in this day and age, where like we've got
Well, they've
more
made him too
complex
powerful.
characters. Exactly.
They've made him too strong and
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. So like
no
you've
one
really
can
got
fuck him
to
up, really, can they?
you've really got to try and enliven him a bit. But Henry Cavill does nothing of the sort. Yeah, he looks the part. He's a great cosplayer of Superman, but I didn't get anything from him. But I think partly that was the terrible writing and directing of those DC
I
movies.
tell you what you need to
absolutely.
watch. The Boys. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
it.
everybody's recommended me that.
Oh,
It is good.
It's like superheroes, what they'd really be like.
Yeah.
Like, they
Fucked
just
up.
let fame go straight to their head and then they just turn into, like, fucking big eye arms and then...
Yeah, I know the concept is kind of an interesting one because so like one of my favourite comic book authors, Garth Ennis, is who wrote it, the
Right.
comics. So I knew about the comics for a while. Actually, it's one of the other things of his that I haven't read yet. I'll get to it and then I'll probably watch the show after.
Yeah, it is good. It's definitely good.
Yeah, it's very good, man.
Yeah.
That I still can't get over that one scene.
Oh, I know, he's like... There's one scene
Yeah.
where it starts in an orgy, right? And...
There's a guy who can shrink his set.
It goes into someone's bell end or something,
Yeah.
and then it explodes.
Yeah,
My friend told me about that scene and I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
that's weird. That's when writers have, like, stayed up all night, like, they're boozing and
Yeah,
they're just
they
trying a
try-
random idea.
They catch him like a fucking wasp in a jar of cricket, don't they?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
mad. That were jinx.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, back to travelling.
Okay.
We've gone right off the topic.
That's what happens.
Have you got a favourite experience
Wow.
that we can talk about on show?
Well, that eliminates 80% of the things I've done. Yeah, like there's a lot of experiences that even YouTube doesn't know, like my audience don't know about. Obviously, I would get banned or cancelled really fast.
Yeah.
Not that I do anything bad, like that makes me sound like I go around like killing people.
That makes you
in
sound-
countries or
That
something.
makes you sound like a serial killer.
Yeah, no, like, I just want to clarify, it's nothing like immoral or bad, it's
Yeah.
just like, you know, obviously a lot of parties and
Yeah.
encounters with
Yeah.
ladies
Yeah.
that you can't put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to open up another platform.
What do you mean you've not live streamed it?
Well, that's what I wanted to announce on the show, my new OnlyFans.
Nice. Travelling OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
It's a good niche.
Yeah.
You know, I joked about it with a friend once and I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
I could do a bit of extra money.
Well, if you do that now, we want like 10% commission. Get it out.
Yeah, I already had the idea. I already had
I'm
the idea.
encouraging it.
But yeah, so favourite experience that's relatively PG. So one, I'll just say a couple because I don't think of a definitive one. So one of my earlier ones in 2018 was my first trip to Ghana, where me, my friends Conrad and Jerry, Ghanaian guys, took me on a road trip from Accra, the capital, right through central region to Cape Coast. It was a day-long trip that lasted about 13 hours, and it was just an incredible time driving through roads with palm trees, visiting all these different places. We went to like a canopy walk, you know, like one of those rope bridges you see on like adventure movies.
Yeah.
One of those 400 feet up in the air above the rainforest, which was awesome. You know, like heights.
Shit scared of heights.
I'm not bothered about heights too much. And to be fair, it's not too bad even if you are, because you can't see the floor because it's surrounded by like trees, so it doesn't look or feel as high as it actually is.
Yeah.
It would be a lot more daunting if you could see to the bottom because it's like very shaky. But that was a good day. Another one what I really liked, just for the pure madness of it, was I was in Denmark and I missed my flight home.
Right.
Which was bad. I had work the next day.
I've never missed a flight.
I've missed like 6 flights.
Shit.
All within the last like year or 2.
I'd have had an heart attack.
Yeah.
Honestly, at first, it felt like my life was over. And it's just happened so often now, it's like, oh, that's a bit shit.
Billy gets to the airport 5 hours early.
No. I used to be a bit panicky, but then I realised, so like I don't have luggage to check in, I always carry travel light, so I'm just checking on my phone straight from security. And I find now it's such a streamlined process, it takes me like 20 minutes, so if I arrive even 3 hours early, I'm like, I'm stuck in this terminal for 3 hours now. I find usually like 2 hours is alright.
That concept of just travelling with a little bag that you can get on, that is our lass's worst nightmare.
I think it's every girl's nightmare, isn't it?
Our lass packed 700 outfits.
If it's
like
not 22
50
kg, they're not
shoes.
going.
Yeah, yeah, sorry, carry on. I just thought I'd shout out to Emma for the incredible, I'm trying to turn it around so I don't get shouted at.
So yeah, I missed my flight, I woke up, I fell asleep, I woke up at like 2 a.m.
Why do you keep looking at me?
You give me a dirty look then, did you see it?
No, I didn't see.
Yeah. You give me a right dirty look. This camera weren't here, mate.
You're really paranoid.
I am.
So I had my flight, it was supposed to be 11 p.m. It got delayed till 12, so I thought I'll have half an hour. I just had a really boozy dinner in Denmark, in Copenhagen before I left. You know, just put my head down on my bag, woke up, it's 2 a.m. Oh, fucking hell, I hope it's been delayed another 2 hours.
Yeah, whoops.
I have a look at the board and that's that. That was the last flight, there's no more flights. There's nobody in the airport except a couple of cleaners. So after a little while of absolutely panicking and thinking my life's over, I go back to sleep, wake up at 8 o'clock, everything's open, the bars are open, so the first thing you do obviously in crisis is go get a beer. And so I went for a beer and I was speaking to the bartender, really nice guy, having a good conversation with him, telling him my story, my predicament. And there's an American guy, shout out Josh, who came over and started talking to me, overheard, and he said, what's your predicament, bro? So I explained to him, he says, well, I was supposed to be flying home too, but I had a little bust up with my girlfriend, and she flew home without me with all the luggage.
Shit.
So like it was like both of our lives were just stuck in limbo right now in this airport, and it was an immediate bonding experience. Just like, I guess we're best friends now.
Bonding through trauma.
Yeah, exactly. It's like both our lives are completely fucked right now, but fate brought us here.
Yeah.
So I just said, you know, like I came with a really good solution to both our problems. Let's go to Sweden. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you can get a train straight to Malmo from Copenhagen. It's like €8, no checks or anything on the other side. You just go. Like, he says, you really want to do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So he goes, yeah, why not? We end up on an adventure there. We meet like a local skater guy. Ended up carrying on drinking all day, all night, until we get turned away from the last bar open. Yeah. Because my friend was very inebriated.
Nice.
We tried to get back in by switching jackets and hats.
That's funny.
So like, he was wearing a jacket, I was actually wearing a t-shirt, and we had different hats on. So we swapped hats, and I put on his jacket, and he had a sort of white t-shirt. So we thought, maybe we'll fool him, don't look drunk. We just walked in, and the bouncers even laughed about it. They just thought it was quite amusing. Like, one of them even pointed to the other bouncer and said, it was like,
You should have just like you in for effort.
I know, like, come on. You can clearly see that we're funny drunk, so we're not going to cause any trouble. Like, come on, appreciate the creativity here. So then we just decided to get a taxi back to Denmark. That was the only time we ever got a taxi to another country.
Surely that's very expensive.
100 euros.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
Wait, does there no borders or like?
No, they share an open border to Sweden and
Just
Denmark.
come in and out whenever you
Yeah,
want.
they have good diplomatic relations like that. So like, yeah, with train, it's like literally just.
Well, Billy, that's like us like with Wales and Scotland.
Sort of, but they're not in a union though. They're just neighbouring countries.
Yeah,
like
true.
we're technically both the same country,
Yeah.
but they're not. They're just neighbouring countries in
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah,
Well,
It's
they
been
just have a
for USA and Mexico, then, isn't it?
yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
not a minute. There's no border, is there? A minute.
Of course, there's border.
Of course, there's a border.
There's a border, but there's no like border patrol for America at the minute.
What
How
if
is
it's
there
called armed police? They'd still be fucking running
Yeah,
in.
they'll be flooding in right now.
Well,
What do you mean there's no border?
Have you not looked at the news or anything? Like,
What? What's happening?
It wouldn't be called USA anymore, it'd be called Mexico too.
Well, all right then. So in a minute, I'll show you some videos. There's no border. There's no border. Like,
I don't believe that.
There's got to be a border force.
The
I
US
promise you,
is the most
I
strict
swear on- I
country
swear
on
on-
immigration.
I
You're
don't-
telling me they've just abandoned the border? Like, leave it.
I don't know what policy it is, but like I think it were
What
it
fucking
were-
policy?
I think it were Texas. They like shared border or whatever it is,
Mhm.
or whichever one it is.
Texas, Cali, Arizona,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
share borders with Mexico.
Those individual states have actually put barbed wire up to try and stop these people coming through because they're coming in through in like thousands.
Yeah, but that
Right.
doesn't mean there isn't a border. It just means that they're good at
No,
getting in,
they've
like
actually-
hotels.
No, they've actually got
obligations.
border, but the White House has issued the border patrol to go down
Told them to leave.
and told them to cut the barbed wire and move it.
What, just like me?
Yeah,
No.
I promise you.
Well,
You need to get Joe Biden in the ear himself
That's
to tell
right,
me
yeah.
that that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not believing
There's
that.
just like chaos going off at the minute.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like it's just been Mexico.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. I'm not bullshitting it. You can
Okay.
check like news things and stuff. Anyway, how long have we been talking now? Is it time for a segment? Oh, you
yeah.
want this fucking iPad? Yeah.
Been there for a while.
Do you want to sort it out then? Because you've done this one.
Yeah, do you want to do a song?
Yeah.
Do you
I've
know
not
the song?
No.
forgot.
Okay. I just
I don't sing anyway, so you.
every
guys
guest
know
I
this.
we've had on, I was expecting to know the song.
It's not. It's not. It's like it's not. I think it took us like fucking 20
It's gonna be an
seconds.
Ocean Beach soon.
You sing.
You ready?
Yeah.
Segment time. It is segment time.
So I mean,
It's not-
It's kind of easy then,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just easy.
It really puts me off like you shut your eyes.
Why? I have to shut. I've got to get in the zone. I've got to concentrate. Otherwise, I'll forget. I know it's like 3 words, but I'll forget.
So today's segment is designed around you and your travels.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna quiz you
Well, okay.
on capitals
Okay.
of countries.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you look quite confident in this already.
Pretty sure I'll be embarrassed if I don't do it reasonably well.
You know, he's going to have got like one radar that is googled. Like you spent like 10 minutes trying to find
Yeah.
one that's right obscure.
Yeah, somewhere I don't even think it's a real country. One of them. Capital. Right. Okay. Are you ready?
Go on.
So the first one is Canada.
It's Quebec.
No.
Montreal.
No.
Fuck. I'm going there in November as well.
Do you know it?
No.
I can actually see steam coming out of your
Yeah,
ears.
no, I don't. No, I don't. Go on then.
What?
We
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can't
We
guess
don't
it.
know.
We
We
Will
don't
you
know.
get it? You
Yeah.
quit?
Yeah.
Alright. Ottawa.
Oh fucking yeah! I always forget that exists.
Yeah. I'd go instantly to like Toronto.
Yeah.
Next one. Belarus.
Those Minsk.
I would have never have got
No,
that
I've never
in a
done that.
million years.
Next in. Kenya.
Nairobi.
Yeah, fucking easy. The other one, you've already fucking said it, so I feel like I can do it now. Ghana.
Accra.
Even though I spelled it Gamma.
That's just you dyslexic.
Yeah. New Zealand.
Shit, what is it now?
I'm not to Google some more.
I know nothing about New Zealand except Lord of the Rings and sheep.
Hobbiton.
Yeah. Fuck.
Can I have a guess?
No.
Is it Christchurch?
No.
No.
I know it's not that. That's the only place I can think of right now. No, I'll give up.
You give up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wellington.
Yeah, I would never guess that actually. I don't think I even knew that.
No.
I've heard of it, of course, but I don't think I even knew that was the capital, to be honest.
Right, next in. Jordan.
Jordan.
The country Jordan.
Yeah.
Shit. My mate Jordan.
What's Jordan's capital?
Don't say James.
He's. I knew this one because I was planning to go to Jordan, and obviously that would be one place I was going to go.
Just off topic, have you ever seen War Dogs?
No.
Where the arms dealers and they have to.
I know of it.
I haven't watched
seen
that
it.
yet.
Fucking, yeah, that much, mate, film. They have to actually go to Jordan to deliver the guns.
Right, okay.
Just go Jordan. God damn it. I feel like such an idiot now. I'm a travel vlogger and I don't even know anything about travelling.
Mate,
I just drink all the time.
anybody ask me questions about anything, my brain freezes.
Yeah, it's like I can tell you the food and everywhere. I just drink and eat.
Have you been to Jordan?
No.
That's in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, North Africa. Yeah.
There's something in Jordan that I'd like to see. It's like it's in old stones. I can't remember
It's
what
like
it is.
sculpted out of the
Yeah,
stones,
yeah.
the temple kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I'd like to go and
yeah,
see
I'd love
that.
to see that. And I think that's probably where it is as well in
Yeah.
the capital. Go on.
Amman.
Yep.
Yeah? Have you heard the place?
Yeah.
Right.
See, because I've always planned a trip there once, so but yeah, my mind froze with that one.
Next in, Angola.
Angola. Starts with an L.
Yeah.
Lusaka or something.
Ooh, nearly. Luanda.
Rwanda. Fuck. Where's Lusaka? No, that's somewhere in Africa.
I have no idea of these.
Nigeria.
Nigeria is shit. It used to be Lagos, but it's not anymore.
What, they changed? Can you just do that?
Yeah.
Change your
Oh, it's their choice, isn't it? It starts with an A.
We need to protest
In
London.
Indonesia are changing their capital to Jakarta, but
Yeah.
it's sinking, so they're moving it to Borneo.
We
Oh,
need
really?
to storm London.
What? Just move
Is
it?
it due by riots? Can you change it by riot?
Probably no.
No.
It starts with an A, doesn't it? Abuja.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well done.
I didn't want to disappoint my Nigerian friends there.
Next one, Yemen.
Yemen. It is fucking. Cause it's in the news all the time. I've got a feeling when he said this one, I'm going to kick myself for it, but it's not coming to my mind. Have you got any guesses?
I've no idea. Mate, I've had no idea.
You know what Yemen is?
90% of these.
What Yemen is?
I don't know where Yemen is.
No.
I think I'm saying Yamaha.
No, I've got no ideas on that one.
Sana.
Sana.
Well, it's weird. It's Sana apostrophe A.
So
I don't know. Is that
No.
Sana A?
I don't know. I can't say I'm familiar with it. I thought I would have heard it in the news, but no.
Have you got any other countries you want me to quiz? Just quick off the top of your head.
Maybe Madagascar. Has Madagascar?
Madagascar.
Oh, that's fucking hard,
That's
isn't
a good one.
it? It's such a small country, and
Does
it's
they have a capital in a small country?
yeah, they'll definitely have a capital. I mean, it's probably the only city there. It's the
Yeah.
smallest African country.
Yeah.
It's just a little island.
They have got a capital.
Have they?
Yeah, of course. No, I've got no idea with that one. That's a good one.
It is.
Must be called Madagascar City.
Yeah.
It is literally called Madagascar
Yeah,
area.
I thought it would be because it's so tiny. So it's like there's probably only one like administrative region in the whole place.
Hungary.
Hungary, that's Budapest.
Budapest.
Nice.
I don't know.
Poland.
Poland is Warsaw.
Nice.
Spain.
Come on.
Spain's Madrid.
Norway.
Norway's Oslo.
He's got European
It's
ones.
got to
hasn't
say it's down to the
Yeah,
two.
European's quite easy for me, but
Thailand.
Thailand is Bangkok.
Yeah.
he? Portugal.
Portugal is Lisbon.
He's very good at these.
China.
China is Beijing.
Mexico.
Mexico is Mexico City, is it?
Chile.
Chile? Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
what is Chile? Do you know it?
No.
Oh.
No, you
Yeah,
stuck with
but-
that one. What is it?
Santiago.
Oh, of course it fucking is. You make him look stupid here.
Brazil.
Brazil is
It's not Rio, is it?
it's Sao Paulo.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, it's not.
I'm sure it's Sao Paulo. It's not Rio.
It's Brasilia.
Oh.
What? That's not that.
Brazil. There's a Brasilia.
Brasilia.
Brazil capital. Brasilia.
That's crazy.
That's right weird.
It's weird how some countries, like the most famous cities, are not the capitals.
Yeah.
It's like Nigeria, everybody's heard of Lagos, but it's not even the capital.
Yeah,
Not many
it's
people
weird.
outside of Africa have heard of Abuja.
And when people go to Brazil, they want to go to them cities and not
Rio
the
and
capital.
Sao Paulo,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's weird.
And I knew it wasn't Rio's, but I thought maybe it was Sao Paulo.
Brasilia.
Argentina. Do you know
Oh,
Argentina?
I think I know.
Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want me to double check? Yeah. It is.
Have I said Chile?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Ecuador.
Oh, fucking hell.
I've got a regular one now. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know it, but
Ecuador.
We're
shit.
spiraling.
It's what?
I said we're spiraling, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Ecuador.
they.
Where Ecuador is Quito.
Quito, I've never heard of it.
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
How do you even spell
Sorry.
Uzbekistan.
Sorry, Billy.
I've got it.
I think I saw Bolden Bankrupt go there, so I should know it because I remember his video. But
Right, I don't know if this
it's not coming to me.
It says, so the capital of Uzbekistan is Uzbekistan.
Let me have a look.
It's just called Uzbekistan.
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh no. Tashkent.
Oh, Tashkent, yeah. I think you pronounce it Tashkent or something though.
Where is Uzbekistan? Is that like towards Russia?
It's near like Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kurdistan,
Yeah.
all the stands.
Yeah, all the stats.
Oh, there's a good trip that I wanted to do that's like paid for package and they take you around like the 5 stands, like
Mad.
or like Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan,
Kazakhstan.
Tajikistan, Kazakhstan. I think that'd be a cool idea.
What? I totally way I knew that country.
Yeah.
Be honest, is that the only reason you know that country?
No. Well, it was the first way I've heard of it, because like when that movie came out I was like 11 or 12, so yeah, like at the time that was the only thing I knew about it, but it's nothing like that. That's just like, you know, a joke to
Last one I've got is Uruguay.
Uruguay. Got to another one that I don't know about. Uruguay.
You have any idea? It's not Luis Suarez.
No, I've absolutely no idea.
No, I'm sorry, that's another failure.
Right.
Greenland?
It's a fucking country.
Greenland doesn't have a capital, does it? Because it's an administrative region of Denmark.
I don't know. No idea. Google it.
Montevideo is Uruguay.
Montevideo.
What's Greenland? Has Greenland got a capital?
I thought Greenland was just another name for Denmark.
No, Greenland is like a region that's controlled by the Kingdom of Denmark, so I don't know if it's technically a country or if
It
it's a
has got a
territory.
capital.
It has, what is it called?
Nuke.
Nuke.
N-U-U-K.
We need to finish on like one that he knows, so it looks good.
It's too late, I've lost my position.
We're just going to cut them all out.
Yeah, you're just going to have to edit it and I'll do a voiceover with the right answers for all the questions.
Scotland.
Scotland, Edinburgh.
There we
Oh,
go,
that's
there
my
we go.
fatherland.
There we go.
Greece.
Greece, Athens.
There we go. There we go. You're a genius.
Yes, I didn't get any wrong, they manipulated it.
Yeah. It's editing. That's what we've
Yeah,
done. I've edited
yeah.
it to look as though he's shit and he doesn't know what he's on about.
You're trying to tarnish my name.
Is there anything you want to plug or all like
Yes.
So, Andy P TV, of course, go check that out on YouTube. Andy space P space TV.
that? Got his shirt on.
Like on the shirt. I do travel vlogs in a very candid style, sort of like if you see Bolden Bankrupt and that, they just take an action camera. I just show you my perspective from my travels. Very food heavy, very social interaction heavy, very much me just finding my way around, typically solo travelling, sometimes going with friends and meeting people along the way. I like to think that I add a little bit of humour in there too and a little bit of insight. I'm currently releasing my Morocco videos and I've got some to come from Switzerland, Luxembourg and Spain, so yeah, if you want to go check those out, I'd be very grateful.
Very nice.
Oh,
Thanks for coming on, pal.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks.
it.
yeah, no, appreciate it. Yeah,
Have a
thank
good
you.
chat.
Right, thank you everybody. See you next week.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.